So we got Lars on here, Sachet, Brian Harrington, Matt Crane, Peter. We got a lot of good people on here. Guys, again, thanks for staying. Like our page if you haven't. Share this feed. You know, guys, the most views that we get from each show come from when you share it. You know, it helps us out more than you think, guys. You know, a lot of people say it, but really growing this from the ground up, it's going to be built by you guys. You know, it's going to be built by our community, and this is what we want to go over today. If you have a pen and paper, I think you should write this down. It's something that's really helped me out. I've learned it from Russell Brunson in his new book, Expert Secrets. And what it talks about is how to build a community, you know, that buys into what you're doing. And a lot of you entrepreneurs, a lot of you founders or business owners, or even if you're within a business, bring this to higher management. You need to figure out how are you going to create a community, create a culture, create a brand message around the company that you're running or the company that you're in. So really excited to bring these three topics that Russell Brunson talks about. I want you guys to write them down if you can. If not, I hope you remember them, but it's good to have a reference. So what he did is he broke down every major movement of all time. The civil rights movement, Christianity, the expansion of Rome, anything, guys, you know, and Apple, you know, and the technological movements that have happened too. So we'll use those examples. And what he did is he broke down these movements into three different things. The first is that all movements have a charismatic leader or leaders. Basically a figurehead or a group of people that stand for a higher purpose. It's something that people can buy into, it's relatable to them, and it connects the personhood to the ideology. So for Apple, you have Steve Jobs. For civil rights, you have Martin Luther King. For Christianity, you have Christ. For Rome, you have Alexander the Great. It's this hero, it's this figure that people buy into.
You make a good point though. As much as it is a hero, it's someone who could take those bullets, you know, and that's a big thing. You bring up Martin Luther King, you know, as much as he was preaching and wanted to change the world, that man died for what he was standing for.
Right.
And, you know, as a charismatic leader, that's what you have to face every single day, is really putting your heart and your life on the line for what you believe in. And to an extent, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm looking to die for what I believe in. We're not creating a revolt, but I truly believe what we stand for. And if it came down to it, I would be willing to die behind the words of leave normal behind.
Yeah,
you know, and that's how passionate we are about what we do. So I think it's important to know, as much as they are heroes, they're people putting themselves on the line every single day for their message.
So guys, that's something I want you to ask yourself. If you're in your business, you know, so many people, man, I think are scared, they're timid, they're in the background of their business, they're in the background of their company, and we live in the connection economy, guys. People want to know who's behind. They want to know who's backing you, who's helping. They want to know the different characters of your story. You know, so as a founder, you got to take that leap. You got to leave normal behind. You know, guys, just start making some content on your phone. You don't got to make some high production thing, but start to make a video telling people how you're feeling today, what's going on. You guys can add value to people's lives in ways that's not just business. Start a conversation. You know, today I put up a post on what's people's favorite songs. It was awesome seeing everyone's favorite song, you know, that builds social currency, and it's nice to learn that, you know, so.
Even something that I posted was, if you were able to go back and talk to your 18-year-old self and give yourself some advice, what would it be? Had one of the biggest engagements, and it's not always about making a selfie video or really high production quality, because as founders and leaders, we compare ourselves to the best. As a champion, you always think you're behind.
Right.
You know, it's just facts. You just always put yourself behind. And what it comes down to is you have to create on some type of scale consistently. If you want to grow an economic growth curve, you can't have spikes up into it. An investor won't invest in. So think of your life or your content as a growth curve. If I post once every week, and then I increase it to 2 times every week, and then I increase it to 4, 5, in different ways too, because Facebook and these different platforms now give you points, credits, or however you want to do it to build up your following. So just staying consistent on some type of level as a leader is very important. And we say video because there's nothing like videos. It's easier to go viral. People get to actually see your personality, see your face, interact with you, see your smile every day. And that's what I want to bring, my charisma, my smile. That's why I do those videos, and that's why I'm sure you do them too.
Yeah. So guys, that's the first one, being a charismatic leader. Being somebody people can relate with. People like to feel like they can be your friend even if they've never met you before. So that's number one, guys. Be a charismatic leader, or as a group, be charismatic leaders for your business, for your purpose. Be somebody, or be a group of people that can be bought into. Once people buy into you, they're gonna buy into everything that you do. That's just a fact. It's how relationships are built. People wanna support financially the people and brands that they really love, So be those people, be someone that someone can love.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to as a charismatic leader. Second, and this is something that I think was amazing, that Russell Brunson had said when it came to building a movement. And so first was you need a charismatic leader. The second is you need to have a vision of where you're going. People congregate around a destination. When you're saying, hey guys, come together, let's join this group, we're gonna go on a journey, people wanna take that journey together. Every major movement has always said where they're going. It's not what we're doing now. It's not, relishing in that time, but it's saying that in the distant future, things are gonna be better, things are gonna be bigger, we're gonna be where we're not right now. That's where these big movements have been able to mass scale themselves. So for Apple, it's saying this is the vision of where we're going. Innovation, a technological revolution, Christianity, we're moving towards a new way. Civil rights movement, we're moving towards equality. And again with Rome, we're coming together on this vision for this massive empire. There's always a congregation around where people are headed. And I want to ask you, dude, over the past 24, 28 months, of creating LNB content, being behind a lot of the videos that we've made, how have you been, letting people know about where we're going and where are we going?
It's plain and simple. It's storytelling, really, and that's what it comes down to, where as much as we're telling people where we're going, we're telling them the process on how we're getting there. That's why the daily content is so important. And for us to be able to show those stories when we've traveled to Canada to meet with mentors, and having the first time for us to spread our message on stage, which was so humbling, so blessing, and to show that we're actually doing this, and our message is to inspire others to become the best version of themselves and to create things that matter. And we're doing so by creating content. And where we're going, to be honest, we could have a better location base, like come meet us here in Newark, New Jersey at the studio. Maybe we do get that live audience and get that Ellen DeGeneres, that really, community feel.
I would love that.
How amazing would that be that we can turn and look to the crowd and be able to interact with people and give out gifts, the cooking shows, and be able to smell the aromas, just the whole thing. But that's where we're going, and to really create this online community that everyone can feel that's theirs. That's what we're promoting.
And they can interact with and be engaged in and have a say in and feel a part of.
100%, because everyone in that community wants them there. It's it's that energy, it's that vibe. It's bigger than you and me. It's leave normal behind. It's not it's not Rob and Eric. It's leave normal behind. That's why it's not the Rob show or the Rob and Eric show. Because we understand the importance of creating a brand that a bunch of people can fall into and really connect with. I guarantee you, if I asked you right now, would you consider yourself to be normal? Everyone would say no. So let's create something that not normal people are leaving behind.
I like that.
Plain and simple.
I like that. And that's a vision of where we're going. And guys, I love that people continue to tune in throughout our whole show. And I love when you guys engage. We have a Colombian fan on here. Thank you so much. Shout out to Emmanuel. Appreciate you, bro, for tuning in. Kieran, Jake, David, Joan, nice to see you guys on our live stream. Again, if you're just coming in, please share. We're going through the 3 ways that you can build a evangelical brand and an audience that wants to buy into what you're doing. There's a difference, and I want to make people to understand this. There's a difference to say you're making something that people are paying for. you're making something that you're gonna sell to people. I think those two things are different than saying, here's how to make something people buy into.
Right.
That's a mentality that you guys want to have when it comes to creating content, when it comes to building a community. You know, it's not the here's what you can get from us.
Or the product, or that direct thing for you pay this $1 and you get this product. You know, it's like you're buying into this whole community that you're going to be able to capitalize on. It's not just a one-for-one exchange. It's more so like a one-to-many
exchange.
A lot of many exchanges. Yeah.
So guys, the last thing that Russell Brunson brought up in Expert Secrets when talking about building an evangelical brand that buys into what you're doing was, in my opinion, the thing that most people miss out on. And it was this subtlety that I thought was so overwhelmingly important that I actually had to take time, like close my eyes and just say, wow, I'm so thankful, you know, that I know this, you know, and as the way that happens often, you know, as you read book, as you acquire more knowledge, you need to be grateful when you're like, damn, you know, this is gonna have an impact on my life, you know, if I actually execute on this. So the third one, guys, right? The first was charismatic leader or leaders. The second was a vision on where you're going. And the third is a brand new opportunity. Major movements are labeled as a brand new opportunity, not an improvement mentality. And let me explain that a little bit deeper, because this subtlety really clicked a light bulb switch in my head that made me understand the significant difference and impact this could have if you properly execute on this. So an improvement mentality is saying, hey, we have a new product, we have a new service, I want to help you get better. We're going to improve the condition that you're in now with what we're offering. How many businesses do you know is like, our product's better, we're going to improve on what you're doing. I'm a consultant, I'm a brand, I can help you live a better life, I can improve your condition, I can improve your situation. And we do it, you know, genuinely, because we don't even realize subconsciously our words are so important. On this subtlety is that if you are doing an improvement strategy, what that means is that subconsciously, it inherently makes that person have to admit to themselves that they're inferior to you, you're better than them, you know more, and they have to admit that they need you and they need your help. And having people, some people do it, you know, like
some
coaches,
people are good with
and
it,
some people are good with it, you know, and they
admit
like it, and that's what they want.
Yeah.
But on a mass scale, when you're building a community, it's no, we're not improving on this. This is a brand new opportunity. You're great the way that you are. Come to this brand new opportunity and we're gonna amplify you here, right? So Christianity, Christ didn't go and take the law of Moses and say, you know, we're gonna improve on this. This is Christianity, this is better. He said, throw the Old Testament away. This is the New Testament. This is a brand new opportunity. This is what we're doing here right now. Steve Jobs and Apple, he didn't say, oh, you know, check out this iPod. This is an improvement on the CD player. We're gonna give you more songs. He said, no, throw that away. Throw that away. This is a brand new opportunity. We're gonna put your entire library of songs in your pocket. This is a brand new opportunity. With leave normal behind, it's throw away normal. This is a brand new opportunity. You can get all your content here, meet all your friends here, go to all your events here, tune in and watch television here. This is a brand new opportunity for you guys to become a part of. And that's the biggest key, is how can you add that brand new opportunity feel to what you're doing? Because a lot of times we are using that improvement mentality, still wanting to be, you know, help, but we don't even realize that subconsciously it's actually limiting us.
Big time.
You know, so I thought that was really important that he said that, because it just, you know, it made sense, it clicked, you know, and you realize, wow, that brand new opportunity mentality is so powerful and you don't even realize it.
And when you think about it too, there's a lot of times that people say like, I wish I could just have a fresh new start. I wish I could just, you know, go through high school again or start over from the beginning. And that's what we want to promote, is this fresh new start in a community that accepts who that person was in the past. You're going to be bringing that person into that new community, and we will help and improve if that's what you are looking for. But if you're looking for something new, that is what it is. That's what leave normal behind is. That not normal stuff is way, way, way in the past and how we do things. And as millennials and as everyone starts to grow up, it's really our time to create that new paved path that genuine, lovable people want to walk on, but feel too uncomfortable in their own skins to do so, based upon what society has done to these amazing people. You know, they've really knocked them down over the years. So really being able to build those people up, just going back to our, you know, our alma mater, Del Barton, Suchisa Varesha, you get cut down, but you grow back stronger. You know, so I think that was a powerful thing, and you know, kudos to Del Barton. Definitely
Del Barton's our high school, for those of you who don't know, and the school motto is Suchisa Varesha. It's just Latin for get cut down, grow back stronger. And I think a lot of that, you know, is in the leave no one behind ethos.